Hi Leo, welcome to your April horoscope. Now this month begins with Venus still retrograde until the 16th, which means that because Venus rules your finances and your relationships, this is a time for re-evaluating everything, reassessing. It's also a time when somebody from your past can come back into your life to resolve an issue and sometimes to even resuscitate the relationship. It's also a time to really re-evaluate what gives you pleasure. What do you enjoy? Are you doing enough of the things that you truly enjoy in your day? So these are the things to really re-evaluate. It's not the best time to buy a high ticket priced item, but it's a wonderful time for seeking out bargains, because very often people don't know the value of what they've got sometimes and they sell it very, very cheaply. So if you're looking for antiques and you know what you're doing, great time to find something quite special. So this Venus retrograde for the first couple of days of the month in your 9th house. So a good time to reflect about maybe you've always wanted to take a trip somewhere, you've always wanted to travel to somewhere, maybe a place that you've always fancied going you haven't done. Maybe a time really, especially when Venus goes direct, to start making plans and to see how you might make that dream a reality. It goes retrograde then into your 8th house, joining Neptune. Well, this could certainly bring somebody from your past back into your life. Maybe it was a very deep relationship. Maybe you'll have some deep realizations and an opportunity maybe to forgive somebody or even yourself for certain behaviors that you feel that may have deeply hurt you, and to free yourself. It's also a possibility that somebody may donate to you or help you in some way financially. On the 10th of the month, as if one retro wasn't enough, we've got Mercury going retrograde until the 4th of May. So Mercury retrograde, usual things apply. Be careful about signing contracts. If you're going to sign something, get it checked very carefully. Leave extra time if you're going anywhere, and think carefully about your communications. It's a good time for writing, and it's a good time for completing something that you've already begun before the 10th of this month. It's in your 10th house and then retrograding through to the 9th, so an opportunity for you to maybe rethink your career in some way, your work, what it is you want to do in the world, and just an opportunity for really giving yourself the time and the thinking space to create something different, if that's what you're looking for. On the 11th of the month, we've got a full moon happening here in your 3rd house, joining Jupiter. Could be a great time triggering you learning something new, teaching something. It's also shining a light here on connecting, your social connections. It could be a relationship coming to fruition, going to another level. But the main thing that it's wonderful for is really for learning, for studying, and for sharing information. And you may find that you take a certain subject that you've been doing for a while and you broaden it, you widen it, and you take it into a new direction, but something that's really deeply enjoyable to you. And on the 22nd of the month, we've got Mars coming into your 11th house here, wanting you to energize your social networks, your friendships, put some energy into that. Maybe you've been looking for people that you really want to feel aligned with, you want to feel as though you've got that deep connection. This Mars is really encouraging you to take action and to be proactive. And on the 26th of the month, we've got a glorious new moon happening here, up here in your 10th house. So new moon in your 10th house, new beginnings connected with your career, your work, maybe even a new destiny path, opening up for you. Maybe you meet somebody very significant, somebody who could open doors for you in ways that you haven't been able to do for yourself. It's also giving you an opportunity to renew your career in some way. And you may get that job offer you've been looking for, and you may get an opportunity to start your own business. As far as relationships are concerned this month, some of you might be saying, well, gosh, what's happening? There's not much activity in the relationship house. Well, we've got Saturn in this relationship house, and I know many of you are very aware of this, but what this means is, because Saturn is going to be aspecting this Mars later in the month, just go slowly into new relationships. Study the person carefully before you really make judgments. Really see somebody on their good days and maybe their more challenging days, so that you can get a more balanced viewpoint. The retrogrades are just holding you back a little bit this month. It's a bit like a dog on a leash, and he smelt something. It smells like lamb chops or something wonderful, and he's dying to go. Yes, a sense of dying to go. And no, he has to wait a little while. So you may be feeling as though you have to wait a little this month. So if that happens, just remember to breathe, to focus on at least 2 or 3 things that you enjoy, and then it'll pass and you'll find the energy, the wind behind your wings once again. Thanks for listening. Have a wonderful month.